Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so in last lecture we have seen Fourier series in the interval. What was the last?
0 to pi.
Right, that is called half range. We have seen the examples, and I thought as electricity failure was there, I have given you the solved one also, as it was halfly solved. So half part is also with you. Okay, so we can go to the next now. Okay, so all the pi intervals are over. What is the next interval for Fourier series then? The arbitrary interval. First thing we have seen Fourier series in 0 to 2 pi, then minus pi to pi, and then 0 to pi. These two are Fourier series, or we can say full range, right? And this one is half range. So on this, there are two types: half range Fourier cosine and sine series. These two types are there. In 0 to pi, 2 pi, sorry, do we check for even or? In 0 to 2 pi, do we need to check for even or?
No, ma'am.
No, right?
No.
So in this minus pi to pi, you will check for even or neither even nor odd, and accordingly you will write the Fourier series. This is what we have seen. I'm sorry. So next is all the pi intervals are now over. We'll go to the arbitrary interval. The Fourier series in C to C plus 2L. It was
Ma'am, it is
previously.
not visible.
That's what I was asking. Can you check now?
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
visible.
Okay. Okay. So Fourier series in C to C plus 2L. Previously it was C to C plus 2 pi there, right? Now that pi is replaced by L, L is any number. So you can write here L is any arbitrary number. Okay. So if we'll write the definition, if f of x is periodic function, is this the basic criteria? If f of x is a periodic function, function must be periodic and what? And which satisfies.
Dirichlet condition.
Perfect. And which satisfies Dirichlet's conditions. These two are very important conditions for Fourier series, like function must be periodic and it must satisfy Dirichlet conditions. Then its Fourier series is, its Fourier series is, what is the Fourier series? F of x is equal to,
A naught plus
right,
summation.
summation.
An cos nx.
Just now wait, okay. An cos, up to this it is perfectly fine, similar a naught summation an cos, but whenever the interval changes, if there is no pi and there is a number, then the angle become n pi x by L. Okay, the thing you should remember is angle when pi is not in your interval. So intervals will be like now 0 to 2, minus 2 to 2, like that. Are you getting? So there will be no pi's. Can you see pi in this? No, only the numbers. If such numbers are there, then the angle here is n pi x by L plus bn. Can you tell me the term? Bn sine
N pi x upon L.
L. Okay, this is the Fourier series where we need to write a naught, an, and bn. What is a naught then? Okay, just remember the definition, the basic definition where pi's were there. Okay, the similar, exactly similar as it is, just pi's role is played by here L. So replace pi by L and angle by n pi x by L. That's it. So what will be a naught? A naught is 1 upon
2L.
2L integration, whatever is the interval, C to C plus 2L f of x dx. Perfect. An is It was there 1 upon pi. So what it will be here? 1 upon
L.
L.
Yes.
Perfect. C to C plus 2L. F of x into,
Cos n pi
Cos.
x upon L.
right, there was nx, and if it is L, n pi x by L. And Bn is 1 by L again, C to C plus 2L, f of x into sine n pi x by L dx. Right? This is what is the basic definition in the interval C to C plus 2L. Now, do you remember everything? Give me a minute. Let me check the attendance. Yes. Okay, so this is the definition. Now, in C to C plus 2 pi interval, we have seen the three basic types of intervals. First was 0 to 2 pi, then minus pi to pi, and then last is 0 to pi, that is half. So exactly similar ways we are writing it in L also. So what will be the first interval if f of x is defined in which interval?
0 to 2L.
Right, and there are two intervals which are full range, which is 0 to 2L, and second one is
Minus L to L.
right, minus L to L. Just replace pi by L. These two are full range. Here minus L to L, you will check for even, odd, neither even nor odd, exactly similar. And last interval will be 0 to L, which will be
Half range.
half range. Perfect. So half range Fourier cosine and sine. This is what we are going to see. Okay. So f of x is defined. First interval is 0 to 2L. Then its Fourier series is, tell me the Fourier series, which will have a naught, an, and bn, everything. A naught plus summation an cos not nx n by x by L plus bn sine n pi x by L. N is 1 to infinity. Where? What is a naught?
1 upon 2L.
Right? Integration from
0 to 2L.
right 0 to 2L
F of x.
Perfect. An is
1 upon integration 0 to 2L.
right. F of x into
F of x.
cos
n pi x L.
by L dx. Right. And Bn is 1 by L, 0 to 2L,
0
f of x into
Sin
n by x
dx by L dx. So exactly similar I am writing. Are you getting? Exactly similar as pi, just pi is L and the angle is n pi x by L. Okay, first interval is done, 0 to 2L. The next interval, what is the next interval?
Minus L to L.
Perfect. So if f of x is defined in the interval minus L to L, what is your first job?
Even odd. Another.
Right,
Even.
right. First check for the function f of x is even or odd or neither even nor odd. Right. So say, suppose if you have checked and the function f of x is say even in minus L to L. So what is 0 here?
Bn.
Right. Bn is directly 0. And what will be the Fourier series then? F of x is equal to
A naught
Bn
plus
is
summation
zero.
an
Right. An cos
n pi
n pi x.
x upon
L. Perfect. There Bn is 0, so no need to write. And where A naught is, now the definitions are modified. 2 times 0 to L it becomes. So what is it? A naught,
1 upon L.
right?
0 to
0.
Right, correct. 0 to L, f of x dx. And An is
2 upon L. 0 to
perfect.
L.
0 to L,
F
f
of
of
x.
x cos n pi x by L dx. This is when your function is even. Even, you know, f of minus x is what for even?
f of x.
Right, that is even. Okay, secondly, if your function f of x is odd in minus L to L, so what will be 0?
A naught and a n.
Right, a0 and an both are 0. So what is the Fourier series?
Summation
Summation a0 an we are not writing, so we are directly writing bn
e cos sin bn
Sin
n
n
pi
pi
x
x
by
upon L.
L, n is 1 to infinity, where bn is, we need to find only bn. What is bn?
2
2
upon
upon
L.
L.
Right. Hmm?
F of x.
0 to L.
F
F
of
of
x
Sin
sin
n pi x upon
x
L.
dx. Correct? So this is what we have checked, and the function is odd, then this is the Fourier series. Third, in minus L to L. What is the third type?
Neither even nor odd.
Right.
Nor
So
odd.
if f of x is neither even nor odd in minus L to L, so what is 0?
Nothing is 0.
Nothing is 0.
Perfect. Nothing is 0. So everything is in your Fourier series a0, an, and bn. This is the Fourier series. N is 1 to infinity. Where a0 is, tell me a0. Now
1 upon
definitions
2L.
are like original. 1 upon
2L.
right 2L integration
Minus
Minus
L.
L to L.
Minus L.
right minus L to L f
L.
of x dx.
Yes.
An is
1 upon L. Minus
L.
L.
Minus L.
minus L to L
cos
f of x
F of
cos
upon
N
L.
pi x upon
n
L.
pi x by L dx. And Bn is
1 upon L.
upon
Minus
L.
L to
Minus
L.
L to L.
We
F of x
sin
sin
n x
n
upon
pi x upon L dx.
right. So this is what if the function is neither even nor odd in minus L to L. All the three types are done. So basic 2, 1, 2, 0 to 2L minus L to L is done. What is the third type?
0 to L.
Right. So if f of x is defined in 0 to L, which is what? Half interval. Half right, half range. So half range are of two types. So first is, we'll write half range Fourier cosine series. Right. So if f of x is defined in this 0 to L, so what is half range Fourier cosine series? It is exactly similar as
Even.
right even function is minus L to L. So it name itself indicate cosine. So it will have cosine, with cosine there is an, so it will have a0 and an. So a0 plus an cos n pi x by L, n is 1 to infinity, where a0 is 1 by L, 0 to L, f of x dx, and an is 2 by L, 0 to L, f of x cos. Right. And the second is, what is the second type in half range?
range
Fourier sine series.
Half range Fourier sine series. So name itself indicates sine means there will be only Bn,
Bn.
right?
N
Summation Bn sine
sin
n pi
n pi
x
x.
by L, where Bn is 2 by L integration 0 to L f of x into sine n pi x by L dx. So you got it now, the frame is clear in your mind. If the intervals are having pi in them, or if the intervals are not having pi in them, they will have the number, any arbitrary number. So pi's are already done. A similar fashion, L is there, but just whenever there is no pi's or there are just numbers, you will have to take care for the value of L there. You have to find the value of L and the angle. Angle should be n pi x by L. Are the definitions clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. So, chalo, we'll see the question. Expand. F of x is equal to pi x in 0 to 1, 0 to 1, and 0 in 1 to 2 with the period 2 into a Fourier series. Expand the given function with period 2 into the Fourier series. Okay, one function is given to you, f of x. As f of x is given and it is asked to find the Fourier series, you should first notice the interval. So can you just tell me the interval here?
0 to 2.
Everyone is able to identify?
0 to
Right. It starts with 0, function is here defined. It is starting with 0, ends with 2 with one discontinuity at 1, which is okay. Discontinuities are okay. So the given interval is 0 to 2. Okay. Now, when it doesn't have pi, does it have pi in the interval?
No, ma'am.
No. So it is of the type L, right? If it is not having pi, it can be here, okay? Function can have pi, but we are talking about intervals. The interval is not having pi in it, means it is an arbitrary interval, length interval. Now, whenever it is length interval, you have to read the question properly. Expand this into a Fourier series. Okay, so if it is a Fourier series, it means it is a full range Fourier series. Because if they will ask you, they will properly ask you half range either, or they will say the word cosine either, or they will say the word sine either. Is there any such word in this? Half range, cosine, or sine? No, right? Means it is not the half range, it is the full range. And if it is the full range and your interval is 0 to 2, so you will compare this 0 to 2 with which type? There are only 3 types: 0 to 2L, minus L to L, and 0 to L. If it is half range, it is 0 to L. But if it is full range, it is of these 2 types. And this is the full range because there is no such word half range or cosine or sine. So this is full range. The full range are of these 2 types. So this 0 to 2 will be compared with whom? First or second?
0 to 2L.
first.
Right? Because if it is like minus 2 to 2, we can compare with minus L to L. It looks same. But if it is 0 to 2, you will compare for full range with 0 to 2L. Are you getting?
Yes,
Are you
ma'am.
getting this? This is very important, okay? In the Fourier series, if L length intervals are coming, you have to read the question very properly if there is half range or there is full range. And if there is a word like half range Fourier cosine into cosine Fourier series, then you will compare the given interval with what? If there will be a word like cosine, expand this into a Fourier cosine series. Cosine is means what?
0
Half
to L.
range, right?
0 to
Half
L.
range, right? Correct. Half range, right? Or sine is also the half range, okay? Or if there is a word half range, so this is half range, half range, half range. All these words means half range, and half range is always compared with 0 to L if it is there. Clear?
Yes,
But
ma'am.
there is no such word, means you will compare it with full range, and full range for 0 it is 0 to 2L. Sorry. Okay, so you are comparing it with 0 to 2L. Compare given interval 0 to 2 with 0 to 2L. So we get 0, 0 compared. 2 is equal to 2L. So 2L is equal to 2. Means what is L?
1.
1. So here, this value is very important. Everything is depend on the value of L here. And if you compare it properly with the interval, जर तुम्ही याला 0 to 2 ला 0 to L म्हटला असता तर L ची value 2 झाली असती, but L is 1, and if L is wrong, everything will get wrong. Clear? So you first decide the interval, whether it is 0 to 2L or 0 to L or minus L to. Okay, now L is fixed, L is 1. So as it is 0 to 2L, do we need to check even or something else? No.
No.
Right. So Fourier series in 0 to 2L you have to define is f of x is on 0 to 2L, everything is there. A naught, an, cos, what is the angle?
N pi x upon L.
Right, n pi x by L plus bn sine n pi x by L. Is this correct? Where?
Yes.
You can call it as equation number 1. Where? Tell me a naught.
1 upon 2L.
Perfect.
0 to 2L.
Right.
F of x dx.
Why are we writing 0 to 2L here? Limits? Because we have compared the given interval with 0 to 2L. Wherever you have compared, write that as the limits of integration. An is, define an.
1 upon L. 0
Right.
to 2L. F of
Right.
x cos n pi x upon L into dx.
Correct. And Bn also,
1 upon
same.
L.
Right.
0 to 2L.
Hmm. F of x into
X
sine.
upon L.
Correct. So this is what we have to find, and we will substitute in equation number 1, and that will be the final result. So we'll go with A naught. A naught is, but here L is what?
1.
1. So we'll take that value. A naught is 1 upon 2 into L. L is 1. 0 to 2. L is 1. F of x dx. Okay, you have a function, but the function breaks. How? We have to find the integration 0 to 2, but 0 to 2 is break as 0 to 1, 1 to 2. So does integration also break like 0 to 1 and 1 to 2?
Yes. ma'am.
Yes. So your integration is 1/2 is there as it is. Integration 0 to 1, 1 to 2. What is the value of function in 0 to 1?
Pi x.
Pi x, correct. Pi x dx. And what is it in 1 to 2?
0.
In
0.
1 to 2 it is 0. 0. So integration of 0, this is 0. We need to solve this only. So it is 1 by 2. Pi is constant, comes out. Integration of x,
X square by 2.
Square by 2.
right? Integration x raised to n, it is x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. Now 2 also comes out. So it is pi 2 into 2, 4. Upper limit is 1, so 1 square minus 0 square. So it is pi by 4. Is it? A naught is pi by 4?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So we'll go for an next. An is 1 upon L, right? So L is 1. Integration 0 to 2L, L is 1. F of x into cos n pi x upon L, L is 1 dx. Is this correct? Have I written it correctly? Just check.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Right.
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
But the integration breaks again. How does it break? 1 by 1 is 1. Integration breaks as
0.
0 to 1 and
One.
1 to 2 because your function is breaking, right? So on 0 to 1, the value of function is pi
X. X.
into this as it is cos n pi x upon 1 need not to write. And in 1 to 2, it is 0 into cos n pi x dx.
Dx.
So this is all 0. 0 into anything, 0 integration 0 is 0. The pi is constant, comes out, and integration 0 to 1 x cos n pi x dx. Okay, how will you solve this integration?
By Leibniz rule.
Yes, very good. Can we apply, everyone think, can we apply Leibniz?
Yes.
What is u?
X.
Right. This is v as it
V.
is integrable. This is u as its derivative is getting 0, right?
Yes.
Yes. So apply it. U. Tell me the term. What you are writing here? X into
X by X. U by X.
integration of cos. It is
Fine.
sine.
N
Sine n pi x upon.
N pi.
N.
Very good.
N
Derivative.
pi.
Perfect. Derivative of that n pi x is n pi. It get divides. Minus, then minus sign, right? U given minus. Yeah, it's a derivative. What is the derivative? 1. Right. Into integration of sine.
Minus cos.
Minus
Minus cos n pi x.
N pi
X
x
Square
upon
by
upon
pi square.
n pi and already one n pi. That is
N square by pi
square
square.
pi up.
its derivative next is
0 to 1.
0.
0 to
So this over 0 to 1. Pi.
0.
Upper limit 1. Upper limit 1. If we put x is 1, this is sine n pi, and sine n pi is
0.
0 into anything 0. Minus minus plus x is 1, so cos n pi upon n square pi square. Minus, if low limit is 0, 0 into anything,
0.
0.
plus cos 0,
1.
1. Okay, you can write cos 0 upon n square pi square. Okay, so just we'll open it. It is equal to pi. What is there? Cos n pi, na? Cos
Yes.
n pi upon n square pi square minus. Is it minus in between? Plus minus. Yes, minus cos 0. What is cos 0?
1.
1.
So the common thing here is pi is already there.
1 upon n square.
N square pi
We'll
square.
take it out, right? And there is cos n pi. What is cos n pi?
Minus 1 raised
Minus
to n.
1 raised to n.
So,
And minus 1. Perfect. So 1 pi get cancelled. It is 1 upon n square pi minus 1 raised to n minus 1 is your an. Correct? Last remained is bn. So we'll go with that bn. Bn is equal to 1 upon L. L is 1. Perfect. And integration 0 to 2L. L is 1 again. F of x into
Sine
sine n pi x by L. L is 1 dx.
dx.
Right. 1 by 1. And integration breaks as 0 to 1, 1 to 2. In 0 to 1, pi x
X.
into sine n pi x dx. And in 1 to 2, 0.
0.
So 0 into anything, second part becomes 0. We'll solve this only. I'll take it over. Therefore, Bn is pi comes out, integration 0 to 1, x into sine. Right. How will you solve?
Leibniz rule.
Leibniz rule.
Leibniz rule. Perfect. So you go with this. I'll give you 2-3 minutes time, and I expect your answer. Bn final. Please take your time. Solve this. Tell me the answer, please. You are solving.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Go ahead, solve and tell me Bn final answer. In n.
Minus of minus 1 raised to n upon n.
Okay. I have one answer here. I expect it from others.
Yes, ma'am.
If you are getting the same, then okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, very good. So everyone is getting the similar one. If yes, then I'll tell you how it comes. पण तुम्हाला ते यायला हवंय आता. Okay, so we'll see. This is your U. This is your V. U V1 minus U dash V2 plus U double dash V3. That is what is your Leibniz rule, right? So U as it is X into integration of sine. Integration of
Minus
sine
cos
is
n pi x.
right minus cos n pi x upon n pi,
N pi.
right? Then minus sine and derivative of this x
1.
1 into integration of this
Minus
minus as it is integration of cos is sine, so sine n pi x upon n pi, and already n pi n square pi square. Next derivative of this will be 0, so as it is over pi into, if upper limit x is 1 into minus, so minus cos n pi x is again 1 upon n pi. If it is 1, it is sine n pi. And what is sine n pi?
0.
0.
Right. Upper limit done, minus lower limit. If x is 0, 0 into anything 0. If it is 0 here, sine 0 is also 0.
0.
Okay, so this is what only remains. Pi into minus cos n pi minus 1 raised to n upon n pi. When pi is getting cancelled, yes, it is minus of minus 1 raised to n upon n. And which can also be written as minus 1 raised to
N
N
plus
plus 1.
right n plus 1. Minus 1, this is minus 1 base and addition happens in indices. So minus 1 raised to n plus 1 upon n is your Bn. Okay. A naught, An, Bn, everything is there. So we can put it in your equation number 1. So I'll write it here only. So 1 becomes f of x is equal to, as it breaks, I'll not write, I'll just write f of x is equal to A naught. What is A naught? Right, pi by 4, correct. Plus summation An,
1 upon
1 upon pi n square minus 1 raised to n minus 1 into what? Cos n pi x by L, but L is 1, so cos n pi x plus Bn. Bn is this or this, whatever you want, minus of minus 1 raised to n upon n into sine n pi x by L. L is 1 is the required Fourier series. That this is what was asked. Done? Any question? Any doubt? If no, then I can go to the next question. Sure, good. So we'll see the next question. Find the Fourier expansion of f of x is equal to e raised to ax in minus L to L. Okay, the question comes, is the Fourier series. Function is given and the interval is given. So you first check the interval, whether there is pi in it or there is no pi in it. So is there pi? Is there pi in your interval? No. The interval is here. Given interval is minus L to L. So compare minus L to L with what? With what do you compare?
minus L to L.
Minus L to L itself. कारण आपल्याकडे तीनच आहेत 0 to 2L, minus L to L and 0 to L. 3 intervals only. 0, 0. Right? So first that should be 0, but it is not 0, it is minus L to L. So this is what we compare with. So what do we get L as?
L.
L itself, right? So L is here, L itself. Therefore, as the interval is minus L to L, what do we first do?
Check for even, odd, or neither even nor odd.
Right, check for even, odd, neither even nor odd. So we'll do that. So f of minus x is e raised to, replace x by minus x, e raised to minus ax. So is it like e raised to ax?
Not equal.
Not equal to, right? So it is not equal to f of x. So is this like minus of e raised to ax? Is this
Not.
to say? No. So this is not equal to minus of f of x also. So means what?
Neither even, neither nor.
Right? Perfect. So function is neither even nor odd. So what will be 0?
Nothing is 0.
Right?
Nothing is
Nothing
zero.
is 0. Right. Therefore, the Fourier series is f of x is, everything is there, a naught plus summation an cos nx. Is this correct?
N by
N by
x.
Right. N pi x by L. You should remember, whenever L comes, the angle must be this plus Bn sine N pi x
N
by
by x. L.
right. Where A naught is define
1 upon 2
1
L.
upon 2L.
integration from
Minus
Minus
2L.
right.
to 2L.
Correct. F of x dx. An is
1 upon L minus
1
L.
upon integration of minus L to
f of x
cos of
into
N pi x.
cos N
Cos
by
Right.
x
by x.
into
by
dx.
L dx. Perfect. And Bn is
1
similar
upon
1
L
upon L
upon L.
minus L
Integration
upon
of minus L to L f of x.
sine
by
N
x.
pi x by L dx.
Dx.
Correct. This is what we need to find and substitute in 1. So we'll get the required Fourier series. So we go with A naught. So A naught is, but L is what here?
L.
L
L.
itself. So L is L only. So 1 upon 2L integration minus L to L and f of x. What is the f of x?
Just to x.
Right? It is defined over this minus L to L itself. So over this, the function is e raised to x. Not break, nothing. Ex. So what is integration e?
E raised to ax upon
X upon
Upon
L.
a, right? So integration of e raised to mx. We have the formula e raised to mx upon derivative of that mx is m. And what is derivative of e raised to mx? E's derivative is e itself,
e raised to mx.
and that derivative of this is getting multiplied in derivative, and derivative of this is getting divided in integration. Okay. So it is e raised to x by a, that is from minus L to L. A is constant, comes out 1 upon 2al. Here x is upper limit L, e raised to al minus e raised to x is lower limit minus a, minus L into a. This is what is your a naught, and you can modify if you want to this. What is this?
Pineapple.
Right. For that you need 2 here by 2. That 2 you can take in. So it is 1 by al e raised to al minus 2. But we have a formula sine hyperbolic ax e raised to ax minus e raised to minus ax upon 2. So x is now L here. So this is what? Sine hyperbolic
AL.
AL. Right. So we got our A naught as sine hyperbolic AL upon AL. Done. AL. Chalo, we'll go to AL. 1 upon L. Limits
Minus L to L.
minus L to L. F of x is e raised to
E raised
x
to x
into cos n
cos
pi
n
x
pi
upon
x upon
L. L is L itself. Okay. So we have to find the integration. How will you?
by using formula.
Okay. But can we apply a Leibniz here?
No, ma'am.
No. Are you clear? Because neither of the function derivative is 0. Okay. So we cannot use Leibniz. So in such cases, we have two formulae. Do you remember?
yes ma'am.
Integration e raised to ax into cos bx dx. What is that?
E raised to ax upon a square plus b square
Yes, sir.
Right? Into
a cos bx plus b sin bx.
very good. B sin bx. A into cos, and whenever cos plus in between, if it is sine, there will be negative. And A becomes B, cos becomes sine. Okay, so we'll apply it here. What is A?
A
A is A,
A
right. And what is B?
n pi
N
a on L
What is B?
N
Not N, not
n
only N.
pi upon
Here
L
we are, e
N
raised to ax
Yeah.
cos bx.
n pi upon L.
N pi by L cos bx, compare it is n pi by L. Right. So we can apply now the formula. It is 1 by L e raised to ax upon a square plus b square, that is n square pi square by L square. Its square into a cos. A is A itself. So A cos, whatever it is, write it as it is, n pi x by L. In between plus B. B is n pi by L. So n pi by L into cos becomes sine. Sine n pi x by L. Yes, it completes, and that is from minus L to L. Everyone is able now? कोणाला समजलं नसेल तर विचारायचं. Okay, so before that, we can do one thing. This we can cross multiply, and whole denominator we can be write L square. So it is A square, yes, L square plus n square pi square whole upon L square. Into this as it is, I can write next. Okay, and here this is A upon B upon C. Here is 1L and here is 1L. 1L get cancelled. And what is A upon B upon C? Where that C goes?
AC upon B.
Right to the numerator. So it is AC upon B. So A upon B upon C, that L goes up.
multiplication.
Right. So it is like L is up now, and it is constant also, so it is outside, into e raised to ax upon. Am I writing it correctly? Just check. Is everything correct?
Yes ma'am.
So this L just this L is goes up and other things are as it is. Okay. So upper lower limits we are now substituting. So the upper limit is L. Everywhere we writing L. So e raised to AL upon a square L square plus n square pi square into a cos.
Minus 1 upon
We are writing x here. So x is L here. LL is getting cancelled. So what remains?
Cos n pi.
Cos n pi, right? Plus n pi by L. Upper limit x is L. LL cancel. So what is that? Sin
sin n pi.
n pi. Upper limit is done. Minus now lower limit. So lower limit is minus L. So x we have to write minus L. E raised to minus
Minus
AL.
ax.
L instead a square L square n square pi square into a cos x is
n
minus
pi.
L. Minus L and L get cancelled. It will be cos of minus n pi, right? So, cos of minus n pi plus n pi by L into lower limit is minus L. So again it get cancelled LL and there is minus
n pi.
right, sign of minus n pi. So we can write the value now. E raised to AL. This is as it is. What is cos n pi?
Minus
raised to n.
Minus 1 raised to n. And what is sin n pi?
0.
So 0
Zero.
into anything, this is 0. So only this remained here. Minus e raised to minus AL, a square L square plus n square pi square. Into what is cos of minus theta?
Cos theta.
Cos theta.
Right? So cos of minus theta is cos theta and sin of minus theta is
Minus sin theta.
Minus sin theta.
okay. So here it is cos of minus theta, which is cos theta itself. So this is cos n pi itself, means the value is a into cos n pi minus 1 raised to n. Okay? And this is sin n pi minus sin, if minus comes out, but sin n pi is 0. So this value is 0. Is this okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. What is common? L is already there. A into upon this is common. Take it out. A into upon a square L square plus n square pi square into, here it is e raised to AL, it is e raised to
Here is
minus
AL.
minus, right? Okay, so this is your AN. And if you want, you can make it a formula, like it is equal to,
Sin hyperbolic a.
right, LA is already there, minus 1 raised to n, L square A square plus n square pi square. This is there. Into this is e raised to AL minus e raised to minus L. Can you just check once?
Yes, correct.
Correct? Okay, this is there. And if you want to make it a formula, you will divide here by 2 and as divide, multiply also. And thus it becomes 2 into LA minus 1 raised to n upon L square A square plus n square pi square into, what is that?
Sin hyperbolic a.
Sin hyperbolic AL. AN. This is your AN. Okay, AN is done. Is there any doubt in AN?
No,
No, sure. Go with BN. Can I expect answer from you? Will you please start? 1 upon L minus L to L f of x into sine n by x by L dx. We have a formula. I'll write it here for you. E raised to ax sine bx dx. E raised to ax upon a square plus b square,
a sin.
right, into a sine bx, and if it is for sine,
Minus.
negative, right, minus b cos bx. Yes, this is what you will apply here. Here a is a itself, and B is
n pi upon L.
right. So apply it here. So therefore Bn is solve. A sine minus B, B is n pi by L into cos. And that is from minus L to L. The thing again, cross multiply. E raised to x, a square L square plus n square pi square whole upon L square, and that a upon b upon c, it goes here, L square. Minus L to L. One L is getting cancelled, so it is L here. Upper limit, we can write L, so e raised to AL upon a square L square, n square pi square. If it is L, upper limit is L, can you just tell me the value directly?
A sin n pi.
What is that value? Sin n pi is
0.
so 0,
Zero.
right? Minus n pi by L, and if it is L, LL cancel, it is cos n pi. What is cos n pi?
Minus 1 raised to n.
Minus 1 raised to n. Upper limit is done. Minus now lower limit. X is minus L, e raised to minus AL into. If it is minus L here, LL cancel. Sine of minus n pi, what is that?
Minus sin n pi is equal to 0.
Right, minus of sin n pi, but sin n pi is 0, so 0 into anything 0. Okay, that is minus n pi by L into, if it is minus L here, cos of minus n pi. But what is cos of minus n pi?
Cos n pi
So what is cos n pi?
minus
Minus 1
1
raised to.
raised to.
Is this correct?
Yes.
Yes.
ma'am.
Right. So we can take the common things out now. L is already out. Minus, because we have to take that minus out, as we need e raised to AL positive first. So we take with the sign. Minus n pi by L into minus 1 raised to n. Upon पण आहे ना common? A square L square, n square pi square. This is what is common. So what remained? E raised to AL here, and here
Minus e to minus.
Raised to minus a.
minus is one minus sign is already out, so one minus remain, minus e raised to minus a. Right. So one L is also get cancelled here. Is it? Or not? Yes, it is.
Yes.
माझं नाही झालंय का असं? E raised to x. अच्छा, n pi by L वाल्या टर्म्सच राहिल्या नाही तिकडे, सो या 0 झाल्या, सो L आलाय, इकडे L जातोय. ओके, so what is that? Minus n pi minus 1 raised to n upon a square L square plus n square pi square into, for this, can I write it here only by 2 and multiply by 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I have divided by 2 and I have multiplied by 2. Okay, so 2 is already there, 2 with negative sign. Okay, and into this is nothing but sine hyperbolic AL. Done. This is your BN. Okay, now we have all the things A0, AN and BN. We'll substitute in equation number 1 and that will be the required Fourier series. So 1 becomes f of x e raised to x. A naught, what was A naught?
hyperbolic AL upon AL.
Right, sin hyperbolic AL upon AL plus summation AN लिहा बरं मोठाचा काय सांगा बरं माझ्याकडे नाहीये
2LA into minus 1 raised to upon L square A square plus N square pi square into sin hyperbolic AL.
Is this correct? Whatever I have written?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is AN into cos N by X by L plus summation BN. BN is
Minus 2N
2N
pi
pi.
minus 1 raised to N
Okay.
L
Square plus N
Into sin hyperbolic L, right?
Yes.
Into sin N pi X by L is the required Fourier series. Chalo, write one question, try it. If not, we'll solve it in next lecture. So if f of x is pi x in 0 to 1, pi's are not there in the intervals. 2 minus x, pi into 2 minus x in 1 to 2 with period 2. Show that f of x is equal to pi by 2 minus 4 by pi summation n is 0 to infinity 1 upon 2n plus 1 square into cos 2n plus 1 pi x. Okay, this is what is your homework. Please try. And can you just tell me, you will compare it with the
Zero.
given interval is just wait, no one will leave. Okay, please wait.
0 to 2.
Yes. What is the given interval? First tell me the given interval.
0 to 2.
0 to 2.
0 to 2, correct. And you will compare it with
0 to 2.
0 to 2L because there is no such word like half range, right?
Yes.
Right. There is no cosine word, there is no sine word, and there is no half range word. So this is the full range, and full range is compared with 0 to 2L. So try, compare with 0 to 2L, find the Fourier series, find all A0, AN, and BN. You will get your answer. Do you have any question? Okay, so it is all from my side. Attendance is taken. If you have something to ask, please go ahead, or else we'll stop. Any doubt? No need to put attendance. I have taken the attendance. Chal, bye bye. Thank you.